Okay, sorry that you make yourself at home. Well,
We're really not going to be here that long. I just want to come by, see how you're doing.
oh, defiant. You think I'm being defiant?
Yeah, I
So,
see.
you thought you take it. Look, that's all. It's a car run. This is Bob the word.
How are you being defiant? You say you are being defiant?
Well, I mean, okay. The only thing we talked about during the trial was the square footage. Now, by law, I can't be bigger than 6 square feet. Each sign is 6 square feet. I can't have more than 24 square foot area, so I'm allowed 4 signs. The question is whether the crosses are considered signs or not. And I know they went about this purposely. They're trying to coerce me into being silent. Now, everybody's claiming that my signs don't make sense, but I know they make sense. Think about the Felt family. They have everybody in their face, you know. But me, I don't. They're not getting in my face. They're just trying to shut me down. So that only emboldened me that I'm doing something right. And no, every time, you know, like right now I got, but at the very end of it, they wouldn't let me talk about the content of the sign, but at the very end of the trial, he said content will be included. You know, I can get, you know, so I have a hearing coming up Tuesday, and if I'm not in,
You have one Tuesday.
Tuesday, the 28th, they're coming Tuesday, compliant, and if I'm not compliant, I go to jail for 2 years. Tell me 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Now, they can always revoke my
Let
probation.
me see if you were gone for 2 years.
I mean, well, they can always revoke my probation anytime, and that's 5 years. 5 years, you know. Okay, so I got that one time that said, "God, it got to be the biggest motherfucker of them all." Now I got a question mark at the bottom, and you know, we're going to find God to be an omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, omnibenevolent. He better goddamn well be, or he's got the more growing to do if we claim that title. So every sign has a loophole. Now the first one says silence equals consent, dialogue is purgatory. Now how I came up with that one? You remember that incident at the pool party? Where the white policeman pulled that black girl wearing a bikini down to the ground and got on her back with his knee and her back.
I don't remember the bikini being pulled down, but I remember.
But it was a pool party. It was a mix of black and white, but then the cops showed up, got called in, and one.
Everybody started running and he grabbed.
Well, they were some of them were talking back, especially one girl, and she was wearing a bikini and he pulled her down to the ground and he got on her back with his knees on her back. So that, you know, made the news. Well, after that, I saw on the internet somebody posted a picture of a kid standing by the road. White silence equals white consent. And I started playing around with that. Well, any kind of silent equals consent. You know, black, you know, silent, white silent, whatever. So I said, well, what is that silent equal consent? What does dialogue equal? What would dialogue mean? I decided that would be purgatory. You know, if you're going to have true, genuine dialogue with result, somebody's going to have to sacrifice. That's always going to be the case. So what's going on with me is I feel like the black silent is equal. What Emory's doing to me, and they're remaining quiet. I got the black probation officer. I have the code enforcers that are just about all black. They're remaining quiet, and they're okay with what Emory's doing. But you got to realize, this is a liberal county, and and Emory has a lot of influence with elected officials. Well, they are, this is their job. They got families to support. So I'm not really blaming them for behaving the way they are. The way I look at it, the more affluent, the more educated, the more surplus, they are the ones that have the responsibility to do the right thing. And but me, they see me as a threat to that, their ego, their status, their interest, and so they're trying to coerce. To me, this is all manipulation, deception. So I got that one, and then I got the "fuck you" spelled out. That one, the first one, the God got to be a big motherfucker. That one came up first. Nobody complained. Before that, I have one that said, take one to masturbate, 2 to procreate, 3 for anybody, fuck. But if you think of conspiracy at minimum being 2 against 1, that's a conspiracy. It's all the asterisks, and nobody complained. But then I did that "fuck you," spelled it out. Nothing but thought terminating cliche. And when you pair those two together, that's actually incentive not to use it. But I spelled it out. I put it in quotations and all that. You were here that day. Officer Steve. Why did he retire?
He did his time.
This is Burton?
His time came up then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is one down here. It says Mary Hickle has closed the discussion. She's the president of the Male Civic Association. I got that finger, yeah. At the bottom of it, I got Isaiah 9. You read the Old Testament, it's pretty. It's gloom and doom. And at the very end of it, and yet for all this, his anger is not turned away, his hand is still upraised. That's how I came with. Well, all I want to do is just talk about these things, and they don't want to talk about it. But let me go get something. We'll be right back. Did you watch that video of me and those 3 cops?
I think I watched some of it.
But could you understand what I was saying at all?
I'd have to go back again.
But if you go to the YouTube, click on that, and everybody's like saying that I need a site, interpreter and all that. But really, I didn't get a chance to say anything. But I was wearing that noose around my neck with the cowboy hat. Howdy, partner, nobody's a bad neighbor. Well, 3 of them show up that day. I don't know why. I've been doing it since December. And I kept trying to
It
explain
could
to
have been a slow day.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it could be. And 3 of them, and I know that's the camera right there, right? Can I get copies of those?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't think you can.
Why not? Isn't it public record?
It's not the officer's decision.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I was showing that video to a friend, and he pointed that out to me on one of the cops. I didn't realize. I never realized that was the camera.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know if you can get them or not, but it's not the officer's decision whether you.
Yeah, I thought that was public record. So, I would love to.
They could be.
I would love to see what this is.
Might be worth asking. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, this is now. I'm atheist, but yeah, I can read the Bible as well as I can. Now look at that. That's a painting. What do you think when you look at that painting? I see things, but not that kind of thing,
He's probably got emphysema. Is the first thing I would think.
You want now?
First thing I would think is he's got emphysema. Yeah.
Okay, breathing. There's a theory that he died from suffocation because he couldn't breathe, But the other 2, okay. I'm glad you saw that. Because when I look at that, what I see is a man only. That could have been someone's son. That could have been someone's brother. That could have been someone's lover. But I also see somebody on a cross on each side of them. And so I think
It could have been some artist's imagination.
Well, yeah,
Which is most likely it is.
They're going to put their understanding into it. I understand that. But but you got somebody. But the next day was the Sabbath. And the Jewish people went to the Pontius Pilate. They wanted them to break their legs so they die sooner, so they wouldn't have to go back on that Sabbath. The Jews couldn't work on Sabbath. Okay, that would be considered work. They wanted them to die so they could get taken down the cross to break their leg. Well, Jesus was already dead when they came to do it, and so they broke the legs of the other 2. Okay, so Jesus was already dead. So they broke the legs so they would die sooner, just so they wouldn't have to take them down. And now, fast forward 2,000 years later, this is a Glen Memorial wedding reception held at the Druid Hill Golf Country Club. Look at how their hands are all, I just noticed that, I see things, I found this online, how their hands are armed, I'm thinking how they're armed, I just saw similarity there. And there's a wedding reception 2,000 years later. And then right across the street, this is a picture, Bob Gary's house in terrible.
Don't shoot.
Don't
shoot.
Don't shoot. What do you mean? Oh, you mean I'm gay. I'm gay. You didn't know that?
Huh?
You know, you like turned on by her? What do you mean, don't you? Okay. Anyway, but in this picture, you better see him. There's an 85-year-old black man on top of that house with a blower. Now, that should have been a sign bigger than anything I'm doing in my yard. Something's wrong there. You have this 85-year-old man. Now, if he wanted to work and just work, keep busy, more power to him. But I know about Gipp generation families. You know what Gipp generation families are? I'm not saying I don't know anything about that.
Which generation?
Gipp generation. Gipped. Gipped. S-K-I-P-P-E-D.
Skipped. Okay.
Gipp generation family. I don't know anything about Ralph. His name is Ralph White. I found out later. I said hello to him and see if he wanted some broken down equipment of mine. And that's when we started talking. That's Bob and then moved out. And he was just trying to get more job for me. He was still trying to take him a job. I wasn't about that. He could break his leg or something and not be sued. I wasn't about that. Anyway, but I don't know what his story was, but I just know that most likely he was working because he had to keep working. Wouldn't you say so? But most likely. I'm not saying, but maybe not that. Maybe it doesn't apply to him. But you got all these black people in jail.
Some people keep working because they want to.
Yeah, and more power to him. But all I know is, but most likely he had to work. And it was a retired pastor and his wife, and they should, to me, that black, utopian society, that black man should have had just as good a pension plan as those two had, and just as good as health insurance. But chances are, but Bob Gary's with the university, so he got great health insurance. His wife got Parkinson's disease, and she's being tended out forever, But that man probably didn't have anywhere near that type of health care. And so this is what I see, and I was trying to talk. He wasn't on the house, but one day my sister was here visiting. He was in the yard working, and I pointed it out, and I tried to talk to her about that, but she doesn't want to hear it. But all the people, black people in jail, somebody's got to take care of their kid. So it's probably where, this is how I see that's related. I don't see all the people in jail as being responsible for the crime. I see society as being responsible. And if these people in that neighborhood can't allow me to talk about that among them, then they are just as much guilty of the crime as everybody. So that's how but when I was in jail, I had to get one of the sergeants come up and talk to me about see if I get money out of my own. They had my wallet. And if I had just been able to get to my credit card, I would have been able to bail myself out, but I couldn't do it. But he came up and I go to it with the black guy they sent up. And I said, surely you agree with me, these people are just as much victims as and they go, no. They made choices. Well, so here he is, the black sergeant, he justified his job. I had a friend, drug dealer over here one time, and I was like, talk about harm reduction, I thought that should be drug. He thought that he was against drugs being legalized. Well, then he was a drug dealer at the time. He makes his living. So, I'm just boxed in by all this. And so to me, I see a problem there. You got an 85-year-old black man, and you got that Glenn Memorial. So that should have been a bigger sign. And in my trial, Bob Gary and his wife sat directly behind me. And then you had Judge McCord, he was the Emory Law. He's my judge. And I said to the public defenders are awful. They wouldn't even consider the First Amendment right. They gave me no defense at all. But at one point I said to Ingrid Berwin, and you do not conclude until understanding. With understanding, you do not judge. Why should this be telling us? And she was like, and I go, his job, and I said it loud enough for the judge, is to conclude before understanding. I said that in the court. Before understanding the way that gives the appearance of justice having been served. But to whom? And then she goes, and I go, just look behind us. So Bob knows exactly what he's doing, sitting with his wife. I bet she didn't take her Parkinson's medication on purpose that day. I don't know. I mean, it's been several years, and maybe that was genuine. She got word. But it wouldn't surprise me she didn't take her medication just to prejudice the judge even more. But they're right behind me. So that's why I'm keeping this up. And my sister,
So what are your plans for Tuesday?
Well, I'm going to show up. I'm going to be layered up warmly.
Okay.
It's cold in that jail.
Yeah.
It'll take you hours to get processed into your unit until they get scrubbed. And it's freezing. But then what
are your plans for handling the hearing?
Yeah, nothing. I'm just going to see what they have to say about if I'm inclined when I come home. But if they find me not inclined, I don't know whether they'll be allowed to say anything.
Did you check the code regarding the?
Well, I don't know.
The code clearly spells out what a sign is.